Hi, hello everybody, nice to see you here. Okay, first thing we're going to do is to have a look at Robber Red, the passage I read you yesterday, and see if you managed to find all the words that started with the sound. Okay, there was quite a few. You ready? This is the passage. Robber Red was feeling cross. All day he searched for things to rob, but he could not find anything. As he ran back to his hideout, empty-handed, he nearly tripped up over some bits of metal lying by the road. Robber Red stopped and looked at them. They will never make me rich, he thought, but maybe I could make something with them. So he picked up all the bits of metal and ran the rest of the way home. Now I thought there were 7 words there. It was robber, red, rob, ran, rode, rich and rest. That's 7. So if you've got all of those, well done. Okay? So I'm going to pop him down on the floor, because I forgot to put my table there. So it might be a bit of a splat, ready? Bit of a splat. And then we're going to move on to our next letter, which would be S. Because we've done A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, and the next one is S. And that's going to be Sammy Snake and the snow. It was the middle of winter in Letterland, and there was snow in the Letterland mountains. Sammy Snake had never seen snow before, so he decided to go and see it for himself. He put down his suitcase and looked out of the window. What he saw gave him quite a surprise. Everything in the mountains was so white. Snow, he hissed. This looks smashing. So he slid outside to take a closer look. Almost straight away he slipped over. "Oops!" cried Sammy. "Snow is slippery stuff and cold too." "I'm very sorry, sir," said Sammy, struggling. Start again. Hi, Mr. C here, how are you? Okay, we're going to have a quick look at Robber Red, because I asked you to look out for some words that began with the sound, and I reckon there were about 7, I think, yep. And they were robber, red, ran, rode, rich, and rest. I'll read them for you again. Robber, red, rob, ran, rode, rich, rest. So if you've got all of those, fantastic, well done. Now the next letter we're going to look at is going to be S, because we've done A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, and the next one is S. Sammy Snake and the snow. It was the middle of winter in Letterland, and there was snow in the Letterland mountains. Sammy Snake had never seen snow before, so he decided to go and see it for himself. He put down his suitcase and looked out of the window. What he saw gave him quite a surprise. Everything in the mountains was so white. "Snow," he hissed. "This looks smashing." So he slid outside to take a closer look. Almost straight away he slipped over. "Oops!" cried Sammy. "Snow is slippery stuff and cold too," he added as he skidded into a big snowman. "Oh, I'm very sorry, sir," said Sammy, struggling to stay right side up. He was a little surprised when the snowman said nothing in reply. "Is this the way to the ski slopes?" continued Sammy politely. But the snowman just stood there, silent and still. "Never mind," said Sammy to himself. "I'll find my own way." And off he slithered through the snow. On the ski slopes, everyone was having fun. "This is splendid," hissed Sammy as he watched people swooshing and swishing past on skis. Swish, swoosh, down the slopes they went, some on skis and some on sledges. Sammy wished he could join in the fun. Then he saw an empty sledge, so he slid over and scrambled onto it. "This looks simple," he said to himself, and he gave a great big push with his tail. Off he went, sliding down the slope. Soon the slope became steeper and steeper. The sledge started to go faster and faster. Within a few seconds, Sammy was streaking along. "How do I steer this thing?" he cried. He was going so fast that everyone had to jump out of his way. Even the fastest skiers couldn't keep up. Sammy thought it would be sensible to slow down a bit. He wasn't sure he liked going so fast. He tried swerving from side to side, but that didn't help much. Then he tried closing his eyes, but that didn't slow him down at all. When he opened his eyes again, he could see people standing at the bottom of the slope, looking up at him. "Stop, sledge, stop," hissed Sammy. "Otherwise we'll end up going splat." By now, everyone at the bottom of the slope was watching the sledge speeding towards them. It was still quite a long way away, so they couldn't exactly see what it was. The kicking king thought it was a snowball. Naughty Nick thought it might be something supersonic. The quarrelsome queen thought, whatever it was, it shouldn't be there. "That thing is going much too fast," she cried. "We must stop it before it smashes into us." Then they realised who it was. "Sammy Snake!" they all cried. "We'll have to stop him somehow," said the kicking king. "Whatever can we do?" "I'll turn him into a snowstorm," suggested the Wicked Witch, but no one liked that idea. "I'll throw snowballs at him," suggested Naughty Nick, but no one liked that idea either. Then Fireman Fred suggested something they all liked. "We'll build a big soft snowman at the bottom of the slope for him to crash into," he said. "That should stop him." So they started straight away. Everyone scooped up piles of snow and started to make a huge snowman. Bigger and bigger it grew as everyone rushed to add more and more snow. Soon the snowman was as tall as Eddie Elephant, but a lot softer. Then they watched as Sammy and his sledge came nearer and nearer. When Sammy saw the snowman in front of him, his eyes opened as wide as saucers. The snowman was over 16 feet high. For a split second, he wondered if it was the same silent snowman that he had skidded into at the top of the slope. "If it is, he's grown a lot since I last saw him," thought Sammy. But there was no time to ask. Sammy and the sledge were speeding straight for him. A moment later, Sammy Snake and the sledge went splat right into the snowman's side. The sledge went spinning and Sammy soared into the air in a great big somersault. Soon they both came to land in the soft snow. Sammy looked around for the snowman, but all that was left was a big sloppy white heap. It didn't look like a snowman at all. At first, Sammy was too startled to speak. He wanted to say sorry to the snowman, but there was nothing left for him to say sorry to. Soon everyone had gathered round. "Are you all right, Sammy?" they asked. "Yes," he replied sadly, "but I'm afraid the snowman isn't." "Oh, that's all right," they replied. "We made it especially for you." "Oh," said Sammy slowly. His eyes opened wide again. "I see," he hissed. "It was not a snowman, but a snowman. Still, I'm sorry I spoilt it for you." "Never mind," cried everyone. "Would you like to help us build another one just for fun?" "Oh, yes, please," hissed Sammy. So they did. The end. Well, I guess that was a bit scary for Sammy Snake when he careered off down the mountain like that, going faster and faster and he couldn't stop. But Fireman Fred saved the day. Anyway, goodbye for Sammy Snake in the snow. And goodbye from Mr. C. See you soon. You take care. Bye.